Have you ever gone into a game and thought, what the heck? We have hundreds of icons and pins to put on display, yet the opponents choose to show absolutely nothing? Not only that, but when you glance at their names, it's whatever the heck this is. Here are 10 signs you probably faced a bot in Brawl Stars. You know when you're in a match and an opposing brawler approaches you, so you start to fall back, but then they hit you with this. Or this? I hate to break it to you, but yeah, they're a bot. There are hundreds of pins in the game, which is why there's no way real players choose to use these ones. I mean, at least use the clown pin, and show you have some class. This goes hand in hand with what I was mentioning earlier. Most legitimate Brawl Stars players have names that make some sense, like Michael, or Fart Nugget. Not these, I mean, come on, tell me you're a bot without telling me you're a bot. As you just saw, the individuals with the, let's just say, interesting names, are always the ones with nothing on their battle card whatsoever. No pin, no icons, and no battle card backgrounds. Just the standard background with the standard brawler model. This one is very situational. In some ranked matches, specifically those after a consistent losing streak, you may see an opposing team with no names in the ban pick phase. This no name scenario is sometimes present in higher level ranked games. However, opponents in those situations are usually given the Red 1, Red 2, and Red 3 titles, and in this case, the invisible names are quite different. Another way of identifying if you are facing a bot in ranked is once the ban pick phase has ended and the match start battle screen is displayed. If they have battle cards like this, then you are facing real players. However, after seeing no names in the ban pick phase and then seeing this atrocity, you are definitely facing bots. So in that case, be thankful. At least it's a free win. As you know, dodging is an integral part of Brawl Stars. Some of the best plays in the history of the game revolve around insane dodging skills by pros. Even in casual games, players have some sense of maneuvering their characters away from opponents' attacks. So when you see someone do this, with no logical plan or purpose whatsoever, it means you are facing a bot, and a very stupid one at that. As Chester says, synergy is the key to victory, and whatever this is clearly not synergy. It's even worse when they all use that bot smile pin and then bunch up in the center of the map. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? We're just gonna walk away from you and leave you all to live in peace? Newsflash, a Colt's just gonna super through all three of you in an instant, and then proudly BM about it because, hey, beating a bot is hard. I know after every few games, especially those that you lose, you check the profiles of your opponents to see what their trophy count is and what accomplishments they've achieved. Let's be honest, you only do this to see if they have less trophies than you, and if they do, then you have some real explaining to do. However, in all seriousness, there are some profiles that have no rank at all, like nothing, empty. Then you look at their trophies to see that they have indeed unlocked the ranked mode, so what's their excuse? There's no way a real player has not played at least one ranked game. The only viable explanation is that they are, you guessed it, a bot. By now, everyone knows how important it is to be in a club. As Drew said, if you're not in a club, join a club. And events such as Mega Pig and the Godzilla Egg event are integral to progression and receiving free items in Brawl Stars, which is why it makes no logical sense for someone not to be in a club. You must have either just started the game, you don't want people to spectate you, or in the more likely case, you're just a bot.
Oh my god, bro.
Brawl Stars has tons of skins in the game. Too many to count, honestly. Most of the skins are visible and purchasable in the game's catalog with bling and gems, resources that are given to players frequently for free. For instance, Colt has over 10 skins. Some of them were free, and others were relatively cheap. So there is no way that in a mythic ranked game, you would be legitimately facing a Colt with no skin. Like, ew, bot much?
What is that?
Have you ever been on a losing streak? The universal answer is yes. Now, have you ever been on a losing streak so badly that you faced a team like this? The answer is most likely yes. And you know when you see the bot team's battle cards, you know you've won. And aren't we thankful these things exist? So if you've ever seen any of these things while playing Brawl Stars, then you most likely played against a bot. You know what bots don't do? Subscribe, so don't be a bot and subscribe.